Hello again, guys. It's Mrs. Brayband. Again, we're doing our Unit 1 linear equation summary sheet. I'm going to be working on target number 3 today. There's a few questions on two different sides. So we will be trying to get all the graphing parts done. So let me adjust so that you can see. And we're still doing equations and inequalities. However, with that said, if we have a greater than or equal than sign, they're going to be treated differently. So the first one is an equal sign. So this is just really following the y equals mx plus b format that we've always followed. That's just an example that shows you that the first number in front of the variable is the slope, and the second number over here is the y-intercept. So I'm going to write that down here, and this is slope. Easiest way to do this, we could make a table, but really if you've just followed the order, we could go to 7, and that's a negative, put a dot. Since this is an equal sign, that means it's a solid dot, okay? And then we're going to do the slope as it's stated, so up to 1, 2 over 3, 1, 2, 3. And then we just keep going, up to 1, 2, 3, up to 1, 2, 3, up to 1, 2, 3. It's always good if you can to try to hit the x-axis because it might help with trying to find that x-intercept and just to double check yourself. So I make this a solid line because it's equal and there is no shading because the only answers are on this line and nowhere else. For the next one, we're a little out of order for slope-intercept, so we've got to rearrange it. So I'm going to, off to the side here, I'm going to rewrite and rearrange, okay? So I'm just coming over here and changing. So I'm going to keep this here, move my 2x over, keep my 12. Divide, divide, divide by negative, by negative, by negative. The minute I do that, I have to flip that around. So y is less than, we now have positive 2/3 x. There was a negative there, there was a negative there. And then this is 12 divided by 3 is 4. So I'm going to be graphing this now instead. It'll be easier to do. Again, I could make a table if I chose, but I'm going to use my slope-intercept form. Okay? Again, slope-intercept form is y equals mx plus b. So b is 4, that's a y-intercept, and then I'm going to follow up 2 over 3, up 2 over 3, and I'm trying to hit the x-axis, so let's go the other way, down 2, back 3, down 2, back 3. That helps me kind of make sure I'm doing this right. Now, I've got to be careful now. Notice I'm still using dots. There is no equal bar there, so this is a dotted line, meaning we kind of fall through it as a boundary. It guides us, but nothing on it works. So no number on this dotted line actually solves the problem. It just is a boundary. What does solve the problem and make it true up there is, or here, either or, is we need to know that everything is greater than what we're doing. So a lot of times in Algebra 1 and stuff, you did test points, like somebody would test 0, 0. I'm just going to try that for you here. And they plug zeros in. They would test them out, question if they're true. Is 0 greater than 0 plus 4? Absolutely big fat no. So we would not go anywhere near that direction. We would go on the other side of the line. So I want to give you a little bit of a clue here. I'm going to shade just lightly. These are all my answers, everything above this line. Did you hear what I just said? Above the line. Doesn't that make sense for greater? So if you have an oblique line, a slanted line like this, and you're doing greater than in this order, always shade above. If you're a little confused, just put your pencil down, push up for above, down for below. So greater, less, that'll help out. And you can always test points if you need. All right, changing to the other page. Same Unit 1, but now two different graphs here. So now what we're doing is we're talking, instead of an equation, about specifics. So we're going to graph a line with specifics. So -2 is an x-intercept. So we're solid dot, and 5 as a negative solid dot. And then our line is going to go like this. Now, I didn't see anything in there about writing an equation, but we'll come back to that if we need to, okay? This is -6, 3 is the point. So let's go back 6, up 3, 1, 2, 3. And then that takes care of the point, but now we've got to move slope. So it's a negative slope. That means it's going to go down to the right. And I just have to be specific. Down 1 over 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom, lands right on that y-axis. If you need a straight edge, go for it. If you're, oh, merciful heavens, I think I need a straight edge. If you're a good drawer, which I obviously was not there, then you're going to want to just go straight. But let's go this down 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That gives me a little bit more room to catch my straight dots. And again, they didn't say anything about an inequality, so I'm going to keep it a straight line. I'm not going to do any shading. And when we get to target 4, we'll start writing equations for that. It's a little trickier with this one, but we'll work on those in the next target. Thank you.